So, I think somebody was down in my hidey hole here, and, I think that they may have killed one of my fish, and the reason why I think that is because they were not subtle. They were not subtle in the least. Hey yo, it's Lyarrah, and we are heading into the Nether because you joined me today at the beginning of I was gonna say a rescue mission, but no, it's more just cleaning up a mess. We're cleaning up a very big mess. Now, I'd like to clarify this isn't technically my fault, but I also probably should have seen it coming. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, it looks like it's been cleaned up for the moment, but as you can probably tell from the bits that I just picked up, oh. Well, this is Beardstone's portal, and I don't know if that's spoilers, so we're leaving. On second thought, we need to go through it because yeah, I have places to be in the overworld here that I need to go do. Measurements, divide by 8 off of things. Yeah, stuff. Hmm. Yeah, there's a few on this end of the portal as well. Would be great if you little brats could despawn, maybe. I don't have my trident on me because I'm an idiot. Didn't think about that when when this started. Okay, anyway, yeah. We well that's quite the way down you have there. Oh, I think I hear one more. Yep. I hear multiple more. You know, this is just one of those situations where I think being mildly cheaty is probably the better way to go about things. So we're going to go over into Creative Copy and figure out where that portal was. Okay, so we have loaded up in the Creative Copy. And the reason for this is because I don't want this to just end with more Guardians coming pouring through Beardstone's portal in the meantime. So we're going to do a locate of the monument. That sounds about right. 344, 1300, yep. 1300. Yes, that is exactly it. So we're going to write those down. And yeah, basically because Beardy's portal is the closest one to this in the actual copy, which this is a copy from like 2 weeks ago, the backup made from before we went to the Nether update. So if I go through one of these, will find me back in this. What? Well, it should have taken me through the one up there. But I'm... Oh, right! This is this creative copy. It's a long story, don't ask. Okay, so we're about 5 minutes in this episode, and I'm going to attempt speaking in full sentences finally instead of blind panic. Alright? So what is going on is that Beardstone's portal right here, and I'm going to turn slightly because I still have no idea of what is and isn't spoilers for his place. I'm a little behind on this episode. Anyway, yeah, that's not speaking with full sentences still, Lee. Calm down. Words. His portal right now is the closest one to the monument that we have our guardian farm set up. I say ours, it's silence, but We are assuming ownership as well. Dot dot dot. I presume. I don't know. I hope that he does not care, because I've got a trident killer on order for it, unless he decides that he's doing something different. Anyway, it is that way about 400 blocks, and not in the pond, and that way by about 500 blocks, and that seems a little far for the portal to be trying to connect to this one, but that's Minecraft for you. This is the closest one. So what we need to do, I went ahead and got those coordinates from the other copy so that we wouldn't have to worry about just getting more guardians in the process of trying to find the coordinates. We're going to go ahead and go do the math of dividing those by 8 and set up a portal for the guardian farm just for, you know, fish killage. So here's an interesting problem. We're standing at the exact spot that portal should come through. I knew the guardian farm was going to be close. Didn't know it was going to be this close. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to build it into this. I think we're literally going to be having to build the kill chamber like into the side of the tunnel. Oh, this is gonna... I mean, hey, at least it's easy access XP. Oh dear. Oh cool, at least I get some more netherite out of it. So, some lava later, which is, that's not where I took this damage from. I took this damage from the 2 large magma cubes that were waiting out in the hallway for me. Yeah, so some damage later, we have a portal here underneath a lava lake, like directly underneath the lava lake, right outside of the hub here. And my plan is going to be... I'm really hoping I actually did do that far enough back. Could have. It doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. One moment. Okay, yeah, I did some counting, and just to be safe here, we are... I'm just going to punch out this piece of netherite because this is annoying me. Oh, of course I placed that too soon. Whatever, we'll figure this out. Yeah, just to be safe, we're going to scoot this over 1. Because that seems like the smarter thing to do. I don't have anything silk touch on me. Joy. So we'll have to go back and get something silk touch so I don't just waste lanterns. Okay. It's not pretty. It's currently very susceptible to ghast attacks. And if you try to open the chest, there's about a 10% chance that a piglin's just going to come running in here and smite you. But it's got room for expansion into more chests very easily, including that we could just cover the floor with more hoppers if need be. And hey, look, fences. It's yeah, I'm happy with it for a quickly thrown together thing. I don't know yet for sure if it works or not officially. I have not gotten to test it. But we just did go verify the coordinates of Beardy's place because that's going to be our escape. So that is -900 or -200 by 900. And that's where we're going to get back to. So here's the plan here. We burrow through the correct part of this. There you go. Close that back up. Meh. And smack. And this should take us right out the Guardian Farm. Awesome, awesome. It does. That's exactly what we want to see. So that should mean that all of these will then load out into there. And that also means that I need to get out of here before this has a chance to cause a severe amount of loading. This way? I'm heading literally all the wrong directions. Okay, so I should be coming up on Beardy's portal over here. Yep, there it is. Da-da-doom. And if I did this right, when I get into the Nether and get back over to the portal. Okay, that was scary to hear. Right next to me, like, okay. Is someone hunting? I don't know. Regardless, there should be like a dozen or so guardians in here. It's a little bit more than a dozen, but they're coming out where they're supposed to. So, that's good. And if I did this right, I should also be able to smack them through here. They can see me, so that's a bit of a bummer, but they should at least. Is everything gonna get picked up? Did I put that far enough back? That damage was just from the... See what I mean about susceptible to gas attacks? Okay, well, I'm not sure why that bit's not being picked up. It might just, I think I'm going to need to hit at least one more hopper on here because I think it's just not being able to dump out fast enough. Yeah, because it's picked it up now. And then we're going to go ahead and get a lava blade up there so that, you know, we can actually have things be softened up before they get down to us. Let's do it. And there we go. I've got a few more chests rig up here. I've got it set up so that I can easily do another set of them here. Granted, I guess I didn't make super good decisions in terms of where the access is, but we'll worry about that later. For the moment, though, this means that it is time to get our minecart scooting again. Oops. Scoot. So I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna do the whole like signs with a lava blade on them thing. So you know, I've got all these signs and everything here. Is that all I need? That makes me nervous. That feels like it should not be enough. But if it thinks it is, then okay, cool. And yeah, I was like, well, where am I gonna get the lava? Like, am I gonna have to go around to get the lava? No. We get rid of our water. We pop open the ceiling. We do that. And then we realize we don't have any more cobble on us. But hey, we did in fact just get the lava for the lava blade, so we can just plop this sucker down right here. And there we go. Now mind you, I think I'm also going to put like a safety exit here. But I'm going to assume you know, I'm not going to put it up here because I'm going to assume people are going to wind up going straight through the lava if they come through that on accident. Like, if you fall through that anyway, well, I can speak from experience. You deserve whatever happens to you. And we'll worry about putting a tunnel to some kind of, you know, place to come out at later. Right now we can just use Beardy's one like this. Okay, so we are here. I think there's guardian heads down here. So, nope, just fish. Darn. But yeah, I've been here for about like 30 seconds already, so we're gonna chill for about 2 minutes and see what we get, what comes out of here. And go smacky smacky on the other side. Okay, that's been about 2 minutes. We are going to probably spend another 2 minutes trying to find the right direction, knowing me. And then we are going to get back. Also, I'm still thinking this is going to be the best place for the exit portal. Though really, if I think about it, as long as I can get the exit portal, like, on the same stretch there, just ran out of rockets. This is the problem. You ever think to yourself, man, I wish I'd killed more ghasts? Because that's where I'm at right now. Here, creeper, creeper, creeper. Give me some nice gunpowder, please. Maybe? Yay! Perfect. Why are you here? Rogue Vindicator out in the middle of nowhere, too. What is with this place? Get a trees, any? I had wood. I had wood on me. I had wood on me. Hey, at least I can refill my bucket this way. Oh, I was like 5 feet from a beacon. That's beautiful. And noom, noom, noom. Let's go see how much I lagged out the server. Well, either they all got killed by that, or somebody's taking up mobcap. And from experience, I'm going to guess someone's taking up mobcap. But we'll test it later. And for right now, I don't know about any of you, but I'm tired of the Nether. I went back out of here for a while. So we're going to drop stuff off, and then we're going to go about our merry way and go have a good time for a bit. And by that I mean we're going to finally finish our chunk base. Well, would you look at that? We are finally back in the overworld. Shock, awe, and just like absolute surprise. Right? Right? Yeah. I'm it's yeah, I am loving the Nether highway project, but it is nice to get some sulfur-free air for a minute, you know? But what I am out here to do is get caught up, I guess is the best way to put it. Pretty much everybody else except Silent, who just got back and apparently chopped down his tree. Yeah, basically everybody but him is done with their chunk builds. And mine doesn't have anything done except like I put this so that people would know what the height is going to be, because Jess was talking about maybe taking the pot right behind me, and yeah, there's all this over here. So yeah, I think that it is high time we actually get this thing sorted. And that means time to place a whole bunch of sandstone. I see you've discovered the new spawning mechanics.
Yes, I love it. This is very relaxing. Also, do you happen to have looting?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Would you mind? I want to get a slime head. Bye,
With
slimes.
pleasure.
You were good friends.
Yeah, they are little cuties.
They're so adorable.
I've been dealing with their spicier cousins a lot lately, though, so I'm quite happy to
yeah, those guys are mean.
smack these ones. Sadly, no head.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, this is a slime chunk. I'll get one eventually. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Bye.
Okay. External part of the building done, and yeah, nothing says I waited until episode 8 to build my starter house like a CD motel. Am I right, folks? Am I right? Yeah, I don't know. Also, I realized that I didn't actually have a door on my design on my design. Why is my inventory full? Oh, flowers, yeah. I had to leave the floor awkwardly half done during that time lapse because I ran out of coal at every location I have in the world, which is especially awkward because I had half a shulker full of blocks of coal yesterday. But I may have traded it all to villagers for quartz. But yeah, and let's whoops. Let's go move the bell to where it's meant to be, assuming that you decide to keep the bell. And that is over the front door. And yeah, basically this is kind of the thing where, like, you know, you drive up and this is the like drive-through bit with the front office here. I gotta go ahead and put up a little desk here for the office, and then we're gonna have like a little breakfast nook area back here. And I need to go ahead and decorate the second room, and then upstairs we don't have a floor yet. I keep forgetting about that. I should probably fix that. You know, I've really got to stop forgetting that this farm stuff's down here. Oh. And that chest, too. Someone remind me next episode that it's there, because I'm going to forget. Sometimes decorating situations like this is all about strategy of both conserving materials and figuring out where you can hide things, because now I have a working light down here. What? We all know how much wool I have elsewhere. I just, you know, it's elsewhere. You know what I seriously don't get? You can't put scaffolding on any of these blocks. So if I want to, you know, climb up, I have to do this, which just feels really dumb. But whatever. Onto the roof we go! I guess I need to put those down, don't I? I know this is a phrase I've said repeatedly this week, but I'm gonna need more quartz. Seriously, they're just really determined to make sure there's enough of them around that I can look at them. But you all can't trick me. I won't do it. Okay, so you've all seen what the bedroom part of the motel is going to look like. It is still missing a couple of things, like I do need to go ahead and get a hold of some end rods so I can set up lamps and stuff like that. But the one thing that you haven't seen yet, because I was still narrowing down what I actually wanted them to look like, is the bathroom designs. So yeah, we're going to have a shower on this side, and in order to cope with the fact that this side is going to be exposed to the room, I thought about just putting like a painting over it or something, but I realized that if I do something like this, I can make it into kind of a shelving thing. And I think that I like having doors over it too, like I did. Let me go ahead and make some trapdoors real quick. Did something about like this in my practice copy for it, and I think I kind of like that in the like can flip open sense, but at the same time I kind of don't like it because it sticks out. So I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna leave like them on in some rooms and off in some rooms while I adjust to figure out what I like. And then bathroom door. Hey, as usual, I'm recording while the server's trying to restart. That's awesome. And then in here we have, and I don't know how many hotel bathrooms you've all been in, but there is this tendency for the shower curtain to never be at a height that actually allows it to like catch all of the water. So either the shower nozzle is way above it, which is what I'm going with here, or you'll get the opposite where like the shower curtain just seems to end way above. I did want to put a tub in originally, but I couldn't figure out a way to put a tub in that didn't require some of the diorite to be on the outside wall. And while I can cover it up on the inside wall, and it also means that the other side of this is then the other side of that, unfortunately, there's not a good way for me to cover it up on the outside without feeding into another plot. And I really just was not happy at all with, oh, that's right, this goes one higher. With the idea of trying to go into another plot, or with the idea of making this whole thing stick out one further. Because there's just something that's just like perfectly right about the proportions here. Like it just feels correct. Okay. So we've got those set on all four of them on both floors. And now it's time to put some lighting in. Now you'll note that we're doing the same nonsense that we did before, where, you know, there we go. Sorry, I couldn't find the lamp. How are we going to light that? Well, we're going to head upstairs here and find the side of that block. Except in this case, I'm having a feeling that this is going to... Oh, wow, that lit up here too. Oh, because of that. I'm having a feeling that I may need to slightly change how I do it for the sake of also powering some stuff on the sides of the sink, because the sink is going to go right here. But I'm still feeling super indecisive about how I want to do the sink. Or maybe I should just do the toilet dead in front here and do the sink over here. I don't know. You ever have one of those revelations that feels really obvious in retrospect? Because, like, I'm looking at this thing going, oh, well, that's what I've wanted the whole time. Now, mind you, I may not want it to actually be, filled with water. I haven't decided that yet, but every time that I've done a cauldron, I've always just felt like it's too obviously deep. Like, that doesn't look like a sink. It looks like a wash tub or, a cauldron, because that's what it is. But the sink here, like using a hopper as a sink, it works. It works very well. It's like super shallow, and I don't know why I didn't think of it before. So yeah, we're gonna leave this one filled with water. I think we're gonna do a mix of some that are and some that aren't. And yeah, let me go and get those put together. And then, because I can't be interesting on everything, the toilet gets to be the same old basic, like that. I'd actually hoped to figure out a way to get it to be flipped up by default, but unfortunately there was no, like, I guess this one I can do because the other side of that wall is accessible. This is like the upstairs. This is gonna be my storage room. I don't know how I get in and out of it, but it's my storage room until I get a full-size base. Because there was really not a good thing to do with this. So I mean, I guess this one technically I could pop back here and be like, I don't have a lever with me anyway, so never mind. Um, but for the other ones, no. But obviously, we're still missing one thing in here, and it's time to play. Can I reverse engineer that thing I saw on a different server like 3 years ago? Knew the stash was going to come in handy. Okay, well, this is a pretty good looking mirror, if I do say so myself. I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do it, even though I can just copy and paste that. So, I've got light blue banner. I've got bone meal. We are first going to do one of those. And then we do one of these to put the shine across it. And then we're going to do that in the opposite direction. Now, I could probably do like light gray on this level or something if I wanted to make it dingier. So like maybe I'll go ahead and do one like that just as an experiment. And then of course brown border, I could also do like dark gray border to be metal. In fact, do I have dark gray in here somewhere? Let's see how it looks like with the dark gray on it. Yeah, so that's a dingier and honestly probably more appropriate for the situation type of look to it. But you see how it works, so let's they don't all need to match. They don't all need to match, so we'll since I do like that second one better, we'll go ahead and make more copies of it. And we'll put that in most of the rooms, but we'll put the brown one in one of the rooms. But see, nice mirror over the sink. We've got down the faucet there. I wish the mirror wasn't blowing in the wind, but we won't talk about that. Shower curtain, and I do still need to go back and make the rest of the actual curtains. But I think once we've done that and gotten ourselves a hold of some end rods, then we are good. By the way, that's my favorite painting, because if there's any painting in this game that just looks like default image thumbnail not available, it's that, and I don't know, it just cracks me up so much. And put this one in here. Now I will note that if you are playing on a server that's not being as conservative about maps as we are, then you could also do, you know, a map as a mirror or as the TV. I've always been a fan of TV maps. Or the other option I was originally going to do was blue ice back here for the mirror. But I wound up not going with that because there again, this is the back wall that'd be open to the outside, and it was better for me to use the conjoining walls for the shower than it was for that. Oh yeah, we're still a couple beds short too. Okay, and I think with these, I have the entire of the interior stuff for the rooms completed. Yeah. So we've got our desk, it's got a lamp on it. We've got our TV, TV with some storage underneath it. We have our shelf things here. Please let me know if you like those better with or without the doors on them, because I am still very undecided. We have the bathroom back here, which I'm wondering, should I move the door to... Rather than doing like indecisive stuff during... yeah, I think I like it. Well, no, then it's exposing the floor. So no, we will do it this way. So yeah, we've got our tacky tile floor, toilet, sink, mirror, shower. I wish that there was a way to make it actually work, but there isn't without making it, you know, ugly. Oh, and yeah, these are how these are gonna go. Oh, this one needs a door still. I do still need to go back and get the other curtains for these, but I don't have quite enough wool to go around at the moment, so those are gonna have to wait. And I do still need to figure out what I am doing on the roof to cover up where the lamps come through. And also, while I know what I'm doing in this room and the one below it, I need to actually sit down and get that done. But that is a lot of assorted details, and I have other messes to do, like move this to not have just water source sitting under. I mean, I guess I can have like creepy heartbeat noises coming from under the motel, but oh hey, there's ceiling missing here. I guess I can just go ahead and have creepy heartbeat noises coming from under the motel, but that would be like the opposite problem that I had last season, because last season my base was supposed to be haunted, and then I decided to make it wholesome. And this season, I don't feel like having my mini base instantly become haunted when it wasn't supposed to be. But yeah, like I said, curtains and the decision on the doors or not is not the only things that really need done inside here still. I would love to think of other details to put in here. If, you know, if it weren't for the fact that I started to see the armor stand, I guess I could feasibly do a clock held by an armor stand and make it an invisible armor stand. Because I was thinking I would love clocks or like smoke alarms or something in here. But yeah, if you have any ideas for little details like that, then let me know in the comments, seriously. Because that's, yeah, I could always use more. Also, normally I hate these, like, ceiling light glitches, but in the case of these, I kind of love it because it gives it, like, that lampshade effect. I don't know. So next episode, we will wrap up any little details like that. We will get the ceiling and this room done, which, you know, if this is the like office space and the continental breakfast nook thing, I want you guys to guess what this room is going to be. Go ahead, guess. Promise you're gonna love it. I know all those little details are going to take me a good amount of time to do, and in order to make the place presentable, I do kind of want to get all of this miscellaneous nonsense moved up into that hidden storage room as well before I try to tackle the rest of that. So I think that means that that's going to be it for today. So definitely thank you everybody for hanging out with me today, and as usual, if you had as much fun as I did, please remember to hit the like button. If you're new around here and want to hang out again next time, make sure you subscribe. Take care everybody. Toodles!